Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it is Daryl Dixon time again. This is my favourite day of the week. This show so far has been stellar. Listen, I love my guy, I love Daryl, but it has been so good getting to see Carol on screen again, getting to see the character development of Laurent, of Isabel. I'm still bitter over Sylvie, I have to say. Sylvie's departure from the show, I'm like, why? Why? That being said, it is an apocalypse show and I guess anybody can go at any time and they have to remind us of that every now and again. So with the exception of the leads of the show, which would probably be Daryl and Carol, I guess no one's safe. A really funny point from last week's reaction video is, so Isabel told Daryl that she loved him, right? She said, je t'aime. Or something along those lines. She said, I love you in French. And he didn't say it back. And I was like, what? Why not? It's awkward, like someone says I love you and you're just met with silence. And I had a lot of people in the comments going, well, he didn't say it back because he didn't understand her. He didn't say it back because she said it in French. Daryl's been in France for like how long now? And I do feel like je t'aime or I love you in French is pretty identifiable. I feel like a lot of people would know when they hear it what that is. That being said, given Daryl's background, pre-apocalypse, and given, you know, everything that happened in the apocalypse, maybe he didn't have time to brush up on his French. But I really do feel like he would have known what she said, but maybe he didn't. But yeah, as always, the more extended version of this reaction is going up over on Patreon. The link to that's in the description down below. Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find me is also in the description should you want to come and find me on other platforms. I just want to put it out there as well that my brother's band Lyterian have a new single called In Love With A Ghost, and it is the perfect song for this time of year. It's very Halloweeny, very fall, very October, very kind of spooky vibes, and I love it. It's me, I love Halloween. Hello, it's like my identifying trait. So I've linked Lyterian's Instagram and their Spotify and everywhere down below. If you guys want to go check them out, listen to their new single, I would appreciate it. I know they'd appreciate it, but it is a banging song. Add it to your Halloween playlists. Unless, you know, you're normal and you don't have a Halloween playlist. I just assume everybody has multiple, like I do. Oh, baby! Oh, he's always being tortured. He's always finding himself in these absolute fuck-ass situations where he's either imprisoned, or being tortured, or being initiated into some cult gang group. Oh, this is so Halloween-y. The fog, the castle in the background. The villain. I would not be pissing Carol off. She is a loose cannon. She could just take everybody here out with like one half of a plan. Bit of a rusty blade and like a potato sack. She could do it. Smart girl. Smart girl. She hid behind someone. Well, don't inject her with the super serum. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna have to move. She's gonna have to use her inner whisperer knowledge. Get up and start walking like the walkers. She's a fast study. She could probably adapt. Don't look at her! Oh, see, I knew she'd be grand. Little bit of car napping and she's away. Oh, that poor son of a bitch hanging off the back of the car. Did we just straight up rob that entire horde? Oh, don't stop. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, don't stop. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. They made a door for us. What's up, lads? Sorry about this. None of this was my fucking doing, okay? Okay, bye. Beep, beep. See you later. Well, now the question is, the walkers that bite people, will like the second generation walkers that are bitten, will they also be super fast and like runners? It's so weird seeing zombies that are speedy in The Walking Dead. I don't like it. That's what she was doing in the cell. She was robbing the sink stopper.
I'm sorry your will is weakened. I want to fortify you.
I'm sorry. You're a prick.
He can bleed, he can be hurt. He can die.
Tell me where the boy is.
I think we're about to get a throat slicing incident. Isabel! Oh, love, all you did was slice off some of his cheek meat. She tried, I'll give her... Well, that looked like it was her stomach. 'Tis but a flesh wound. She could be fine. We've seen people recover from worse on these shows. Oh, keep walking, buddy, keep... That was an impressively high kick. Someone's been stretching out with some yoga. Oh, this really is quite unfortunate, but you gotta go, you gotta get him. He's tied up in the shower. Probably gonna catch pneumonia. There's water dripping on him and all. This is a woman who was fresh out of fucks to give. Not even responding to the shooting around her. Ah, no, no, no! Carol! Carol! I've been better. You're lucky that Carol doesn't think it's like a walker bite, because if she thought that you were bitten, she would just put a bullet in your brain.
Even did it for a friend of mine from America.
Oh, I hate how they run. Oh, it's so creepy. I hate how they run. It's so weird. Okay, it seems like they're still kind of stupid though, so we have that in our advantage. They haven't figured out door handles. This is Daryl's room. Oh, he's gonna go psycho killer mode. That's my favorite Daryl mode. I love them little fucking things. These little swingy yokes that you can bait off people. That's so cool. Oh, I don't think that was a walker. That looked human. Oh, that's like, sure. That's like my one weakness. A big strong man crying and looking all emotional. I'm like, oh God. That was beautiful.
Just make sure he's okay.
Don't you
We can do that together.
Don't you die. Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave him.
I can see them.
Don't let her go like this.
That's so beautiful.
Oh. Oh. I want to find the writers and just cross the face. He's first on-screen kiss and look at what happened. He gave her the kiss of death. You better keep those lips to yourself, Dixon. I never thought I'd say that. Why'd you have to kill Isabel off? Huh? Why? Why? You couldn't have Isabel and Carol alive in the same timeline?
Who's she talking about taking care of?
That's why.
God, I've a fit of the sneezes and I don't want to look away from the screen. Hold it in. This feels like a season finale. This episode is huge.
You're gone.
Who's gone?
Laurent. He's like my adoptive child these days. She's like, hey, Daryl. Whoa, you're allowed cursing your show? That's motherfucking amazing. I knew that Rubik's Cube would come into play.
What'd you do? Just load up the plane and fly all the way to Maine?
Stopped in Greenland to refuel.
Bunch of freaks over there. I can't believe she found him. The chances, the probability was so low.
One thing's for sure.
De paysan.
The fuck?
What?
It's a French word. Means place that makes you see things different. What?
Is she speaking French? This is crazy.
Yeah, no shit.
With hopelessness, with despair, not some innocent child.
Isabel.
She won't tell you anything.
She
Not
definitely
anymore, no.
won't.
When the boy escaped, I feared that God was protecting him from me.
So if I find the boy, it would prove God is on my side. I wouldn't worry so much about the future. You don't have one.
Well.
If you miss a verb, she'd crack your knuckles with a ruler. She was the math teacher, too.
In backstory.
You know, I never really went anywhere before. Kid, my dad had this old globe next to the TV. Became a mom. It was my world.
You said on the radio that time someone came back. Who was it?
It was a feeling. And I was worried about you.
One or two people. Someone caught up to him.
Please don't let him be dead. I'm loving the scenery. The visuals of this are so beautiful. Oh. Okay, well, like a little less beautiful, but equally creative. Scarecrow walkers. Scrockers. Love what you've done with the place. We think Laurent is here? Well, at least these fuckers are clearly walkers and not the runners that we had back at the other place. This is reminding me of that Little Shop of Horrors episode. Little House of Horrors one, the one with Connie in the haunted house. With Virgil, I think it was. This house is giving me cannibal vibes and I don't know why. Or taxidermy. Is this going to be like a taxidermy room?
The fuck are you?
So, Isabel? The boy said you would come.
Where is he? Why is he not here? He better not be in that fucking stew.
They left on foot?
To Paris?
Yeah.
No, I'll find them a car. Maybe you can make one to work. We'll look in the morning.
When was the last time any of these worked?
Oh.
Oh,
I really thought they were
okay,
going to
I
attack us in the
remember.
middle of the night, but it's morning.
You got any ethanol?
In the barn.
Oh, we have a bad experience with barns. Could you get that for me, please? I don't trust anybody. And now he's separating Daryl from Carol and we're here like Susie Homemaker making some food. No.
And Daryl, he went on and on. Daryl's a really good influence. And the way he talked about the two of you. Laura thinks that Daryl loves you but won't say it because if he says it, he won't be able to leave.
No, I'm not.
The two of you been married?
I'm not letting my guard down.
Two? My husband died years ago.
I don't trust her. I want to. She seems nice,
That's
but...
so easy sometimes.
Alright, no, never mind. They're really cute. Oh, they're so cute. Please don't let them die.
Somebody put on his walking boots.
PlayStation.
Kind lady. Hey, Monsieur Wu, the baker. Very quiet.
So the way Princess had mannequins all over the place when she was living
You
alone,
just bury him.
this dude has walkers everywhere?
Old people left in the village. Old people burying old people, too hard.
Okay. Literally the city of
You
the
stay
dead.
here.
Okay.
Well, he made a big impression. Sounds like he's going to do really well at Commonwealth.
Oh, he's got friends in Paris.
He's your responsibility.
Maybe I don't want that.
What about the kids back home?
This is different.
Is it?
I don't want to lose him.
Well, you end up like me? Is that what you're afraid of?
No, I ain't afraid of that.
Believable.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He doesn't want to bring Laurent home? Hey, stop being so weird and standoffish. Daryl! You've been speaking more in this show than you ever have. Don't regress now. What's the twist? Is the twist going to be that they killed everyone in town?
But you had some ethanol?
Oui, in the barn. I can bring it.
Second mention of the barn.
Oh, thank you. Venez.
What's in the barn? There's no time for balloons! What's in the barn? I'm back to not trusting them. We've come back. Oh, baby girl, another barn. I'm so sorry.
What is it, dear?
Did Carol always have her ears pierced? They look new.
You can't tell me. I had a little girl. I got through it. You will too.
The womanly bonding is gorgeous.
We're going together.
Go ahead, give us some gas. Just a little.
Maybe I was judging this couple too hard. Actually, maybe they're fine.
I said a little.
Don't yell at me.
How am I supposed to know how much is too much?
Well, you listen, and if it sounds like it's too much, then it's too much.
Okay, Mr. Car fucking
What?
doctor.
Don't stop. It's a good show. Like an old married couple.
They're like an old married
Roger
couple.
joined.
That's what I was thinking. Are we giving them bread and potatoes? You're welcome, you fucking prick.
Guess I'm just surprised you got so close to people here.
I didn't mean to.
Were her feelings hurt?
I'm glad you came.
You
Me too.
You better be glad I came. You know how many times I almost died on the way here?
You leave?
Long trip.
Did you make something special? Her truffle eggs. Like sex, on the tongue.
Do you want to give us sexy
Venez.
tongue sex eggs? It's starting to feel suspicious again. Are the eggs drugged?
What are you doing?
You fucks!
Two.
I knew it. I could feel it in my waters. There was something wrong with them.
Beautiful.
How did he even get word to them? They don't have like phones here, do they?
Ils sont partis juste après le petit déjeuner.
Oui, on a fait ce qu'on a pu.
They're not going to buy any bullshit that you give them. They're going to rip your house apart and probably kill you. I swear, if that nice old lady dies for the stupidity of her husband, not husband, I don't know what they are to each other, lovers, whatever. If she dies because of him,
Cover it.
she came back in and saved them, even though they sold them out. But they didn't, he did. My God, their house is massive. It does not look this big from the outside.
Do you know what else I've seen?
I don't care.
The
Oops.
City of Lights.
I don't give a shit.
Gone dark. Families huddled in terror under the Pont Neuf, devoured by the monsters they made. 5 feet from me.
The monsters they made. She thinks this whole zombie thing is self-made or human-made? Man-made? I like that she's just pointing at Daryl. Hey, karma, bitch. Came back to stab you in the back. Take a shot of zombie juice to the spine. This feels like a finale. Oh my God. No, she didn't. Devastation just follows us everywhere we go. And we buried her, even though he said that no one's buried here because they're old and not able. Even though he sold them out, they still fucking buried his girl for him. That is a sign of good people. This has definitely been my favourite episode so far. This is fucking fantastic.
She needed my help, and I needed a way home. And Laurent, kind of became the glue that held us all together, you know? And I never, ever stopped trying to get home to you.
You loved her.
You know Laurent's coming home with us, right?
Home to you. This show.
Madame Genet est morte,
I know enough French to understand that.
tuée par l'américaine.
Let us merge our dreams for a better, stronger future. That is the promised land.
Oh, God.
Laurent will take us there.
Problem is, no one knows where Laurent is. No one's seen him all episode. That child is a slippery little eel. That was by far my absolute favourite episode so far. That felt like a finale. That felt like it could have been the end of a season. As always, lads, the link to my Patreon where I do other content is in the description down below. Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find me is also down below. Keep an eye on my channel for the upcoming interviews that I'm going to be doing over the next week with special guests from Halloween horror themed projects. That I can't get over that. I just want to watch that episode again. It kind of reminded me of the episode of The Last of Us with Bill and Frank. Just because you have this sweet, like, older couple out in the middle of nowhere just trying to live their lives. We come in, everything gets fucked up. Oh, God, can nobody just live in peace in the apocalypse? I would, because I would simply not open the door to fucking anybody. My God, that's very Shane of me, isn't it? But everywhere that you can find me is linked down below. The link to my brother's band, Lyterian, is also linked down below. If you go and check out the new song, I would really appreciate that. Costs nothing to stream. It's up on YouTube as well. You might end up accidentally finding a song that you really, really like. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.